How's it going? This is my vlog for the 18th of September, Monday, 5:22 p.m., 2023. 18th of September. Yeah, so here's where I am. So there's my Monday. So try to finish that by midnight. And then I have 4 more. So I'll be done by Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then there's 3 more. So I don't know, maybe I could get done with all of it by next Monday. And then start the rainbow. Once I do the rainbow around across the first 400, I can pay my taxes. I think I have to pay them by October 8th. So those are my birds. They're like not tame at all. They're on their cage, and I went up behind the cage, and I was just looking at them going, they just flew away from me. But I take good care of them. I got a bulk of this like redfoot tortoise mix of like half dozen different vegetables, and I give it to my birds now, and they like it. They gobble that up. Because I wasn't going into the store for a while, but then I got a Savannah monitor. Oh, there he is. Here, let me show you. He's out and about. Here he is. Savannah monitor. There you are. There he is. Those are my birds that don't like me. Yeah, they stop talking when I get near. There's my bog vacuum. It doesn't work. I'm gonna have to take it to the store. The trigger's frozen, which is a bummer because there's a whole bunch of freaking crickets all over my house, my apartment, so whatever. So, luckily I only have to go to 1 block away to Whole Foods to return it, so. I did manage to do a video yesterday because, yeah, I was having trouble keeping up. I finished one at midnight, so I was like, cool, you finished at midnight, but then I finished the next one at 12:30. It was like more than and the only reason I was able to finish the first one was because it wasn't a full one. It was a chunk. So somehow I'm having trouble keeping up. And I'm not even doing anything else, really. I'm staying really focused on it. I'm sleeping a lot extra. I think maybe I'm smoking more weed, or the weed is finally taking over and making me sleep more. And then 2 nights ago, at 2 in the morning, I rode my bike over to 7-Eleven and got a energy drink. I think I got the NOS. I got NOS lime flavor, but I couldn't taste any different from the normal NOS. I like lime. But I got a bag of those little red candies, and I can't eat candy. I can't eat sugar, or else because then I got sick, and then I had to sleep like 2 extra hours. So if like you eat a bag of candy, I have to sleep an extra hour at least, because it like sucks the energy out. And I think I can get away with eating the energy drinks because they're sugar-free. So, yeah, I don't feel like they're really that bad. I like drinking them because, well, it kind of gives me something to do. Oral mouth fixation, smoke weed, but also, yeah, I think I get like a buzz, and, keeps me awake and stuff. Yeah, I get a buzz. But, yeah, I just went in the store and got 2 Ghost. Those are the best tasting ones, actually, for $5. They're kind of like the most expensive, but unless you get 2, and they're not that much more expensive than NOS. I mean, C4. Anyway, so the work that I'm doing, yeah, I'm just doing this. Yeah, it's fun. But what I'm listening to, yeah, because I finally started listening to books, I wanted to power through Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. Because like this, if I bust through this big ass thing, I'll be able to do the other things after it. That seems small. Same thing with the book. And I'm on book 4. I'm like halfway through book 4 out of 6. So he's talking about Muhammad. who married his wife when she was 9. And then he had a bunch of wives. I think it was Khadijah who was the one. One of his wives ended up having, the kids survived into today. But what else was I hearing that was interesting? Yeah, I'm just gonna. I think the one I want to hear after this book is the. Yeah, because see, the thing is, when you hear these books, then you just get fired up to do the next one. It gets addictive. So, but when I come back from my, I still have to finish my energy drink, smoke some weed, maybe listen to some music, and then get back to the book. But yeah, but once you do one book, you get addicted to the other one. I want to do Gothic history from Jordanes. And yeah, and a bunch of the other ones, because the cool thing about coming to all these insights, listen to him talking about the fall of Rome, because one interesting thing about the fall of Rome is that the most prolific period was the fall of Rome. You know, like the most prolific period of Rome would have been Cicero, like right before the fall of, it's interesting, the most prolific period is right before the fall of a republic and then right before the fall of the empire. So yeah, Cicero was like 3,200 pages, and then there's some few others. So maybe all told, I didn't figure it out yet because I'm not that far along on my website, but maybe like 4,000 pages or something, 5,000. But I think there's even more, dude. I mean, if you're gonna include, because then like there's 100 years after the fall of Rome, it kept being prolific because there were Romans who were growing it, but then they got killed. Like one of the most, I think it was Athanasius or something, one of the most prolific post-Roman Empire writers got killed by the barbarian king. But then the barbarian king felt bad about it and like killed himself over it or something. But he killed 2 of them. But anyway, yeah, he killed him and his son. But then there's like Gregory the Great. Just one book from Gregory the Great was 3,200 pages, Book of Job. I want to hear that. So anyways, you can get in the mind of the fall of the Roman Empire, which is an interesting period of time. So I'm super fired up to listen to those. So yeah, I'm going to go back and get on that. But yeah, man, I've been like sleeping, needing extra sleep. But I'm keeping up, you know, like I skipped ahead. And so maybe I could do it again. I don't know, if I have a good day today. Because that's how sleep works, you know. One day you need 8 hours of sleep. One day you need 4. Every once in a while you need 9, you know. So anyways, 8:02. That's about all I have to say. Oh, I went into the liquor store. I went into not the bug store either. That's where I buy bugs. I went into the reptile store. And dude, yeah, they have like lots of cool animals like that I want to get. Like for $60, they have a crested gecko, which they thought were extinct until like 1986, for 100 years, until one fell in somebody's soup, and now they're everywhere. And then they have for $100 leopard geckos, which is expensive for those. But then for $60, you have this funky thing called a frog, some kind of frog. It looks trippy as hell. I want to get that. It's like $60. And then get this, for $50, you can get a freaking chameleon, dude. I'm like, what? So I'm gonna go research how easy they are to get, maybe buy chameleon food. I'm thinking about getting it today. I was going to, I was thinking about it. But there was this lady just jibber jabbering. Every time I go in there, dude, there's somebody in there jibber jabber, jibber jabber. So, isn't that trippy as dick though? $50 for a fucking chameleon? Are you kidding me? Holy shit. I'm gonna have to like, no, I'm not going to. Too much work. I'm gonna have to get my like magical mushroom kit going. Eat a bunch of those. Maybe I could buy like a bunch of chameleons. I don't know. No. Anyway, yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna get back to work. And yeah, maybe go in there and get that animal and show it tomorrow. But yeah, keep up with this and get going on that book. And then try to do a video tomorrow. I was just trying to keep up, you know. Ooh, let's keep this under 10 minutes. Talk to you tomorrow.